Greetings and salutations, this is Techrodon here, back with more Sonic Frontiers, and we are about to move on to the second Titan boss fight, which I'm excited for. If I sound a little weird or if my throat sounds scratchy, I just woke up, my throat is dry, because I just now made me a drink, so please excuse how I sound at the beginning of this video. Yeah. Luckily I have some really good tropical punch Kool-Aid. I don't ever drink Kool-Aid, but like, jeez, I forgot how good this stuff was. Okay, catch Wyvern. Sonic is not ready to... Okay, I was reading that. Past me. Rude. Oh well. Past me is just gonna be collecting the rings to make this fight a little easier, I guess. This fight's not that hard when you really think about it, but past me didn't bother leveling up his stats all too much, which is why when we get to the final island, I'll suddenly have max stats at the 4th Titan boss fight, despite my stats not being near that high before that, but you know, whatever. Just gathering the rings, my guys. Gathering the rings. Do we have enough yet? Okay, I'll wait. About damn time. Okay, let's go up the tower. Finally. Okay. Now this is probably my favorite boss fight in the game, honestly. My second favorite is the 3rd boss, which we'll get to on Chaos Island after this, but this is my personal favorite. I know there's some people who prefer the next boss over this one, but, you know, I like this one the most. It's the most fun to fight, in my opinion, and it has the best boss theme, also, in my opinion. If you disagree with those opinions, that's fine, that's totally fine. As I'm specifying, they're just opinions, they're not fact. This boss isn't factually the best boss in the game, it's just the best boss to me. You know, it's an opinion. Everyone has them. So if somebody feels like typing in the comments, you're factually wrong, the night is but then get the fuck out of here, because here I'll accept your opinion, but do not act like your opinion is fact, because it's not. Neither is mine. Seriously. People like that get on my nerves. Like, people they're like, you're factually wrong in response to someone stating an opinion on something that isn't decided by fact. Because you saying what's the best or the worst of something is almost always going to be an opinion. Like, quite honestly, I think there are very rare cases where an opinion can actually be wrong. Very rare cases. And those cases are usually like bigoted opinions, like racism and sexism and stuff like that. Like, that's the wrong opinions. When someone's saying their favorite boss fight in a game, technically they're factually right, because that is their favorite boss fight in the game. And you trying to say they're wrong is like you're trying to speak for them when you're not. You don't know what their opinion is. They know what their opinion is. Yeah. Oh, I love this theme. I love this theme. Ding 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 ding. Show yourself. Show yourself. I've been here waiting for the longest time. I can't believe it's real. This is the best boss theme, hands down. Do not fight me on it. Like, this boss theme is amazing. No more compromise. This is do or die. Okay, I'll stop now. I'll stop. I don't even know all the lyrics to it. I still haven't learned all the lyrics to it, but I've listened to this song so much since I first faced this boss. And yeah, this is the recording of me first facing this boss, but it's been like over a month since I first faced this boss. I beat this game in like 5 days, fam. And I platinumed it in like 8 days. That's how much I loved Sonic Frontiers. But yeah. Okay. Mr. Wyvern, I want you to level with me here, buddy. You see, you got this awesome boss theme. You got this cool ass design. Can we just be buds? Like, we gotta fight, fam. Like, you'd be the most badass ally. I'm just saying. I'm gonna take that as a no. Okay, it was worth trying. It was worth trying. For some reason, it's not giving me the prompt where you press circle and triangle to, like, go in on it. Which is why I'm not doing that. Like, it's not giving me the prompt for some reason. Then again, by this point, I really didn't understand that prompt yet. I didn't understand that it was like a finisher thing. And it might be something that you unlocked, and I just haven't unlocked it yet at this point. But, you know, it's whatever. Damn, that boss theme is deadly though. Like, no more compromise. This is do or die. I know I'm not even singing the right part it's on. I'm just giving an example. Like, that song is like deadly, bro. Like, if you hate this boss theme, you got some serious issues. I'm just saying, you got some serious ear damage going on if you hate this boss theme. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you hate Sonic the Hedgehog with your gut. Like, if you hate this boss theme, you have something seriously wrong with you. I'm just saying. Like, for one, it's your opinion. And even though I strongly disagree with it, I will say it's not factually wrong, but it is making me question your sanity. I'm just gonna tell you that now. And yeah, I hate that I have to specify so much that, like, when I say something, it's an opinion. But I do that because I want to avoid, like, attracting toxic people into my audience, like toxic people who would be mad if you disagree with them and act like their opinion's fact, your opinion's wrong, no matter what. I don't want to attract that kind of audience. I want that kind of audience who can, like, joke with each other in the comments and stuff. Like, that's my channel grows. That's the kind of audience I want. I want, like, a chill audience. Now, you can have, like, a comment here or there that's like that, but, like, I don't want that to be, like, my audience. I don't want to attract toxicity. But the other reason I'm doing it a lot specifically with this Let's Play, and I think I did it a lot with, I might have done it a lot with Sonic Colors Ultimate too, I'm not sure. But the reason I'm doing a lot with this specific Let's Play is because I know how the Sonic fan base is. I'm a Sonic fan, of course I know how the Sonic fan base is. And if, say, part of that fan base watches this Let's Play because it's a Let's Play of a Sonic game, I don't want them going, actually that's factually wrong. I want to, like, add context that it's an opinion, that if you disagree, it's also an opinion, and neither one is fact. I want to explain that for the kids in the back, so I don't get no comments like that. And yeah, you can disagree with me all you want, and I'll listen to your point. I just don't want you saying that I'm factually wrong for an opinion. An opinion that can't be factually wrong because it's based on something that can only be opinionated. It's a fucking boss fight. The fucking boss fight, like, preferences, man. Like, there's no facts to that. It's just opinions. Come on, man. Like, just chill. Wyvern is my favorite boss in the game. Your favorite boss is probably Knight. Or, for people who are obsessed with Undefeated, your favorite boss is probably Giganto. And I'll admit, the Undefeated is a good boss theme too, but I feel like people like latched onto that one way too hard, because I think the boss themes, actually, I think the other 3 Titan boss themes are better than Undefeatable. And I'll admit it, like, Undefeatable's still a really good song. This ain't saying that Undefeatable is bad. I'm just saying that the boss themes for Wyvern, Knight, and the one we'll get to on the final island are much better in my opinion. Yeah, see, I failed there. I saw that coming. I saw how long the video was, which isn't very long at all, but the video starts right before the boss fight. So, like, we had to have, like, somewhere where, like, the extra video came from. And so I guess, like, I kept it a fail for that reason. I've been here waiting for the longest time. I can't believe it's real. Hold on, I'm gonna try to sync up with it. I'm gonna look up the lyrics and I'm gonna try to sync up with it when it starts singing that part. I've been here waiting for the longest time. I can't believe it's real. You lose the battles that you never fight. Can't hide from what you feel. No more compromise. This is do or die, and now you've crossed the line. You wake the beast inside. No more compromise. This is do or die. I warn you one last time. You wake the beast inside. You wake the beast inside. Okay, I'm done. That boss theme's just too good. Just too good, man. It's just phenomenal. I say this is the best boss in the game, but honestly, this is probably the one you'll see me. No, this isn't the one you see me struggle with. Actually, yeah, I think this is the one you see me struggle with the most because I cut out most of the failures I had against the Supreme, which is the 4th Titan boss. But this is the boss I struggle with the second amount of I struggle with this boss the second most out of the 4, next to Supreme. So for some reason, I had an easier time with Knight than I did with Wyvern. Don't question me. Don't question that, but I do. Luckily, I have like a huge range of reads this time, so I ain't going down anytime soon, Mr. Wyvern. Better step up your game, buddy. Better step up your game, buddy. Buddy. Okay, let's attack this bitch. Hell yeah. You ain't going nowhere, bitch. You ain't going nowhere, bitch. Oh, you got all these lasers coming out now. You got all these lasers coming out now. Or laser circles. Laser sonar? I don't know what to call this shit, but he's just sending out rings of lasers, which is, I guess it's cooler, because I think all three of the other bosses, Titan bosses, just shoot lasers when you get to their second phase. Actually, no. Knight throws its shield in its second phase, and its shield goes along a laser. But I think the Supreme and Giganto both just shoot lasers out of them in their second phase. I could be wrong about Supreme, but I think that's what happens. Supreme is kind of the most disappointing Titan. It's definitely the hardest one to fight, but it's not as fun to fight as the other three were, in my personal opinion. Something I do hope they do for the next Sonic game, though, if they do continue this like format, and they decide to bring back the idea of using Supersonic for main bosses, I hope they do like sub-bosses. Now, I know we have like the mini-bosses all over the map, but when I say sub-boss, I'm talking about like the level of a normal Sonic boss fight, like the Egg Dragoon, or the Egg Beetle, or Metal Sonic or something, you know, like just a regular Sonic boss fight at the middle point of each location. I think that would be like really cool. Just a boss that's stronger and harder to beat than the mini bosses, but doesn't need supersonic like the big bosses do. I think that's what this game could have used. But it wouldn't really have made sense in the plot of this game for that, so that makes sense. But like, maybe in the next game, have some Eggman boss fights halfway through each location. Bring back some Eggman boss fights. Like, that's what I think this game was missing, was an Eggman boss fight somewhere. I think that would have been neat if we just had like an Eggman boss fight at some point. It wouldn't have made sense for the plot though, which is why I let it slide, and like why I think this game is still amazing without an Eggman boss fight. But you know, I feel like for the next game they should definitely have like a couple Eggman boss fights that are like sub-bosses or something. Or maybe Eggman steps up his game and makes like giant robots that are almost as powerful as the Titans, and they need Supersonic to defeat them. That would also be like another cool premise. I just want bosses against Eggman again, is what I'm getting at. I kind of miss those. Like, good Eggman bosses, I gotta specify, because we haven't had a good Eggman boss fight since Sonic Generations. Technically, Sonic Colors, if you don't want to count bosses that are being reused. Sonic Colors was the last time we had a good Eggman boss fight. But yeah.
WYVERN Gem Duty.
Not bad. Things would have been over faster if I'd been Super Knuckles. You did all right.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. I've got one more Titan bot to go. Hopefully I'll find Tails too. I'm worried about him.
He'll be all right. Now hurry up and save the day already.
And we get shot down again, and we lose the emeralds again. Interesting. Huh. So for the rest of this video, it's only really 2 minutes anyway, but for the rest of this video, I'm just going to kind of be exploring and picking up Tails memory tokens. And so many people hate... so many people... God, I really need to clear my throat before the next video I do commentary for. So many people hate Chaos Island for some reason. And I can completely get it if you're just judging it by, like, your first experience of it and not, like, how it feels by the end of it. But honestly, I think Chaos Island is probably... I like it better than Ares Island. I'm gonna tell you that now. I like it better than Ares Island, especially once you unlock the whole map and you have all these like rails leading to everywhere. Like once you unlock the whole map of Chaos Island, it is definitely more fun to traverse than Ares Island.
Hang tight, little bro.
But I am gonna have to end off the video here, so bye.